And we are live. What is up, everyone? Come in, Dash.
Backstreets with Backstreet's back, alright.
Nice fun. Anyway, everyone, welcome on in. How is everyone? Coburn with the first yes, you are first. Not unless my chat's acting up, which it was earlier while I was watching other people. That chat is going on with the chat overlay of the streamer, but my chat is not moving, so if I am missing your messages, please let me know. Yo, Fries, what's up? And Coburn, thank you for being a fan. Been waiting for 7 minutes, I'm sorry. 5 minutes is my usual startup time, but of course, that depends on when the ads will start and the ad timer itself. Anyway, Maurice Attorney, so we are in case 5 of game 6, aka Spirit of Justice, and the episode is called Turnabout Revolution. So, recapping the first 2 parts of the case, it was a civil case discussing the ownership of the Founder's Orb, which Apollo won, and well, surprise, surprise, Maya is involved in another kidnapping incident. Anyway, tired as F from callouts today, but got reserve energy time for watching Ace Attorney. Nice. Shh. Why shh, Aniv? Why? Anyway. Alright, Turnabout Revolution. Let's see who kidnapped Maya. Anyway. Alright, let's do this. Day 2. AKA part 3 of the game. Oh, Coburn, thank you for the 10 stream streak, by the way. Nice. Really appreciate it. Alright. May 17th. District Court. Defendant lobby number... What lobby is this again? 4? Number 3. What do you mean Miss Faye is still being held hostage? And who's this mastermind? Paul Atherton Wimperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was the one pulling the strings, but I have no idea who they are. So all we know is it's the person he was trying to give the orb to? Right. He was just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems they really want to get their hands on the orb. So then, Miss Faye's abduction is the work of this so-called benefactor too? Right again. Whoever they are, they're in Kurai. Along with Maya. Wonder who they could be. Right, this Maya. The spirit medium you've been talking about. She wouldn't happen to be that bun-haired young lady you defended back in Kurai. That's her. Why do you ask? I see. I think I know what's going on here. Let's be honest, Phoenix looks hittable. Well, he is older than the previous game, so... Yep. I've got good news for you, right? Maya is somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of. I'm afraid you've lost me. Hehe. So that's who the little snot-knots patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea I'm here in the States with you all. Dirk, you mind filling us in? No caller ID. I wonder who's calling. Hello? Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? Let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate. Oh, who's this? I believe you know me as Mr. Atherton's benefactor. Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something to disguise themselves. Is it the Pirate Museum thingy? Wait, where was the Pirate Museum? I can't remember that case. Where's Maya? Is she safe? Oh, alright. I had my ears on today's proceedings. What a shock it was to hear that the key to solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit, I did not see that coming. Wait, did they plant a listening device in here somehow? Nevertheless, don't think for a minute that it will guarantee Maya Faye's safety. She's not the only medium within my reach, you see. Oh, Aquario. Alright. No, wait, that's Game 5, right? Alright, my chat is acting up. It's showing. Some of your messages are showing up in one message. Some of it is not showing up in the other window. Alright. Not the only medium? Wait, You harm a hair in Maya's head and you'll have to answer to me. Well, there's Pearl, but she's in Korain Village. Right, give it here a sec. Another DLC you've not seen? Oh, alright. Yeah, because the theme of the DLC case in Game 5 is a pirate aquarium, so I don't know. This is the last case of the main game in Spirit of Justice. Hey there, how's it going, stranger? Who is this? Why, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happened to be in the US on a little trip. Minister of Justice, Inga Karkul Kurain. Inga? What? Maya's kidnapper? Is Kurain's Minister of Justice? Dirk, is that you dirty turncoat? How in the... What in blazes is going on here? Oh, you know, just popped over to the States for a little R&R. But enough about me, Inga. That was a poor excuse for a bluff you pulled just now. We both know your threats are as empty as your head. You can't lay a hand on Maya Faye, and I do mean that literally. What is he talking about? You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. Maya Faye ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk. What? I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. Meet me at Mara's tomb tomorrow, 3 p.m. sharp. And you better come alone, got it? If all goes well, the orb is all you'll need to get Maya Faye back. Dirk, what's going on? You heard him. I have to get back to Korain at once. What? Why? No time to explain. But are you even gonna make it? What if there are no seats left on the next flight? Inga is a female name in the Nordics. You're confused. Well, you know names. Adrian Andrews. Plus, you're a wanted man. They're not going to just let you get on a plane. Let me worry about that, Mr. Justice. Edgy! Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth? What are you doing here? Taking care of the hostage situation. Oh, now that you mention it, Pearl did say that she saw you around in Korain Village. I had him look into a few things while I was on my way back from Korain, including Maya's situation, of course. Edgy looks like he'd be in some fighting game. That young? No, Edgy is like 30 plus here. Right? Yep, he's 35. He's the same age as Phoenix and Eve. Bang, Edgeworth rolled a d20. Oh, it's the classic courtroom theme. Nice. I was astonished to hear she was still in Korain earlier. But it explained why I found no connection between her and Mr. Addison. Sorry to interrupt, but going back to the plane situation, I've taken the liberty of chartering one for us, It's ready to take off at any time. And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk Sadmadi is on board. Wow. Must be nice to be chief prosecutor. Right. We have no time to lose. We must head for Kurain at once. Right. Okay. Like, Phoenix just arrived yesterday back in the States and is going back to Kurain. I'm going too. After all, you're bound to need my help. No fair. I want to go too. This isn't a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I'll need you to hold down the fort. But Daddy... Guess I should also only bring what's necessary. Sorry, Trucy, but would you mind holding on to this stuff for me? Unnecessary evidence foisted onto Trucy. Wow, she's just a pack mule. Damn, you've changed a lot. Yes, that's what's called character development, Ubern. Compare Edgeworth from game 1 up to this game. I don't like how she says daddy. Nor me. Well, sorry, I can't enunciate. Well, anyway, fine. But you'd better bring me back something besides just more evidence. Alright, what we have. So I only have the attorney's badge, the founder's orb, and somehow the picture of Apollo Justice's father. Excellent. Now, let us make haste to Kurain. That's gonna be like that's gonna be the last piece of evidence we're gonna present, probably. It's how soft he says it. Daddy! And that's how our sudden trip to the kingdom of Kurain began. I never imagined I'd return to the country of my youth under such circumstances, though. Airplane sounds. No cinematic. No anime cutscene. Damn. Alright. May 18, 2:30 p.m. Temple. Okay, wait. What time did we leave the States? I think that was 4 something earlier, right? So it's 2:30. I don't know what time zone Kurain is, so... Anyway, Temple. That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close. The kingdom of Kurain. There's no time to reminisce, but... I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories. Hurry up, Apollo. Right behind you. Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of Garan Palace. We should have just enough time to get there. Then let's sprint there. Think you can keep up, Apollo? Sure, no sweat. I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival. Thanks, Edgeworth. Oh, wait, what? That's it? Medius? I know you probably want to reminisce and all, but there's no time for that now. You're right. We've got to get to Amara's tomb where Miss Faye is being held captive. Apollo, don't go running stuff for no reason. We have to find Miss Faye before it's too late. Fine, let's move. Royal residence. Badge. Oh, alright. May 18, 2:45 p.m. Garan Palace, Royal Residence. I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week. It's 2:45, only 15 minutes left. See that cylindrical building rising in the distance? That's Amara's tomb. Amara. Wasn't that the previous queen? The one who was assassinated? Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on. It'll take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here. So, you have returned, Barbed Head. This is Rafa. It's Barbed Head. Ah! Yep, it's Rifa. I've seen her before in the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Rifa Padma Kurai. What are you people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission. A prosecutor from the States should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As to why we're here, your benevolence, have you seen Minister Inga? Cars controller, why do you do this to me all the time? No psycho controller issues. I don't know why this is always disconnecting. Jeez. Alright. Have you seen Minister Inga? If you seek my father, I just saw him heading towards Amara's tomb. Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady-looking underlings or something? No, he was alone. Why do you ask? Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction. You hear that? I think we have company. Hoppers. Bow down before her glory! Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Karayan, approaches! Huh? Garan? Ah, it's... Queen Garan? Guards. Surround Amara's tomb at once. Yes, Your Eminence.
Urdi Hara Garan!
Okay, wow. What's she doing? Is she going to help us? Excuse me, Your Eminence. So, our barbed-head lawyer returns. May we presume you are here for Maya Faye, the spirit medium who has been abducted? Yes, you may. Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband. Oh, no need to apologize for him. Honestly, Inga, abducting a guest in our country, how could you? Father? Abducted someone? Your Eminency, what about those soldiers over there? They are the Garan Royal Guard, soldiers who serve the crown and no other. Royal Guard? They are an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects. And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb? The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Minister Inga into custody ourselves. What? You mean? Garan, no. His hostage is in there. Dirk, how dare you set foot in the palace? Have you come to turn yourself in? Listen, we need to call a truce for now. Garan Royal Guard, seize this traitor of the crown. As you wish, Your Eminence. Resist and you die. Wait a second. Hold it. Slow down there, Garan. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, my face is as good as dead. A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you? We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the palace. You can storm the place. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Dirk, wait. Guards, allow the insurgent Dirk Sadmadi to pass. Barbed Head, you have some explaining to do. Right. Well, while we're waiting here, a Apollo, why don't you explain the situation? What? Me? Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand. Hornhead? She doesn't waste any time coming up with nicknames. She's in love. Shoot him. And what's with the attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Faye. Alright. Do my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone? Oh, you heard right. He abducted Maya Faye and got your weapon to 69 damage. Nice. Insolent fool. Pardon my rudeness. A gentle soul such as my father could not have possibly have committed such a crime. Gentle? You think he's gentle? I'm afraid it's true, your benevolence. I'm afraid it's true, your benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak. Really, I find this difficult to believe. Why would he do such a thing? Your benevolence, you saw your father heading toward the tomb? I did. I was over on that veranda, deep in thought, when I saw him hurrying towards the tomb. I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago. Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? Did you see anyone else heading for the tomb? I saw no one else after he entered. So Minister Inga and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk. Who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him. Dirk, I sure hope he's alright. It's only been 5 minutes? Feels like an eternity. Patience, Apollo, patience. ... May 18, 3:20 p.m. Duran Palace, Royal Residence. It's been almost 20 minutes. What's taking Dirk so long? The appointed time has come. Our royal guard shall now storm in. Can't you wait just a little longer? No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order our guards to storm in. But that'll put Miss Faye's life in danger too. Guards, storm the tomb and seize Minister Inga, along with the insurgent Dirk Sadmadi. Yes, Your Eminency. What? Dirk's under arrest too? Naturally. That traitor snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go, seize them both. Rah! We're going in. Follow me, men. For her eminency, for the Hara, Garan. I hope no one gets hurt. Your Eminency! What the? Why are they running back out? What is the meaning of this? Something terrible has happened. Dirk, the minister. He's dead. Wait, who's dead? Is it Dirk or the minister? What? Apollo, quick! Right behind you. No one enters without our... Come, let us see what has transpired. Yes, Your Eminency. May 18, Garan Palace, Amara's tomb. Where's Dirk? Apollo, over there. Dirk? Oh my god, did he stab the minister? Why is there blood stain on his shirt? Dirk! What the? What have you done? Apollo. Look. So it is Minister Inga who has fallen? Guards, seize this murderous man at once. Yes, Your Eminency, surrender now or perish, rebel scum. No, wait. Ah. They could have made this into a cutscene, right? Possessed? Dirk! They're taking him away. Thud. Ow! Dirk just threw something at me. Wait, this is the... Is he telling me to keep it safe? Nick, is that you? Maya! Are you alright? Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. Maya! Wow. Mr. Inga, the man behind Miss Faye's abduction, had been killed. And Dirk was arrested for his murder. So it was that the abduction of Maya Faye came to a sudden and unexpected resolution. Wait, why is she there? Maya was held hostage by Inga. With this, the curtain fell on the minister, but things were far from over. So there was an alleged hostage exchange. I don't know what needed to be exchanged for Maya. Maybe it was the orb. Alright, May 18th, Garan Palace, Royal Residence. Wii U. Apollo, what happened? I can't say for sure, but from what I can tell, it seems that Dirk has killed Minister Inga. What? You think he did it to save Miss Faye? Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now. My father, this cannot be. I must see for myself. Your benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass. Fools, stand aside. Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminency, Queen Garan. Ugh, Father, oh Father. Dirk, you will pay for this. Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere. Yeah. Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right? May 18, Temple. Are you okay, Apollo? Yeah. Edgeworth's speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns. Okay. I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo. He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. Okay, I found this transition very unnecessary. You're still in the same spot. You could have at least moved to another place, right? Oh, edgy. Right, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here. Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's happening with Dirk? As I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga. He has? Excuse me. However, I did manage to get us permission to investigate the crimes. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmadi shortly. Thank you. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us. Also, it just so happens that Detective Sky is here in Kurai. So I have asked her to assist us with our investigation. What? What's she doing here? It seems Prosecutor Sadmadi has grown quite fond of her. He's been ferrying her around all over the place, A few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts. Despite what Nayuta says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills. The Skittles guy. So what now, Apollo? I think I'll go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center. I want to go check in on Mai at the hospital. What about you, Athena? Well, if there's footwork to be done, I'd better stick with Apollo and give him a hand. Very well, then I will accompany you right. Okay, we'll go our separate ways for now. Alright, if anything comes up, you have my cell number. Do you know your way around here, Apollo? It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try not to get us hopelessly lost. Queen Garon sure has a lot of personal attendants. Yeah, the Garon Royal Guard, they're like her own private army. More like an elite fan club made up of her carefully selected soldiers who adore her. Yo, Entra Zero, why do I always stream when I'm at work? I'm sorry, Entra. This is the only time I can stream. How are you doing? Welcome on in. That's a pretty blunt way of putting it. Dirk Sadmati, the charismatic leader of the Defiant Dragons, arrested. This is going to deal a major blow to the rebels. Yeah, I can already see Dats having a heart attack when he finds out. Speaking of Dats, he was on the plane with us, but I haven't seen him since we landed. Dirk said he wanted Dats to go home before he caused any more trouble. Yeah, he strikes me as a troublemaker. I just hope he doesn't do anything crazy, like trying to break Dirk out of jail. Alright, let's examine first what's in here. Mr. Wright stayed there the entire time he was here, apparently. Why would he stay at the temple instead of a hotel? He says it helped to cut costs. Long stays at the hotel really add up, you know. But he had to sleep on the floor with a load of strangers. There weren't any showers either. Wow, that's worse than staying at the youth hostel for backpackers. Ouch. There sure are a lot of temples around here. In fact, it looks like most of the buildings around here are related to Koraianism. This is said to be a sacred spring and a pathway for souls to follow. The people of Koraian believe the spring draws souls to the temple, and by the truth gained in the Hall of Justice beyond, they are memorialized. It seems that legal trials and funeral rites are inseparable in this country. Is that just it? Alright, I think that's it. So... the orb. It was a real surprise to find out that it's hollow on the inside, wasn't it? Yeah, and an even bigger surprise to find that the founder's face was hidden within. But now that the orb's secret has been revealed, how are you supposed to restore it to its original state? Well, it was probably wax or something that melted to reveal the figure inside, so... if we turned it upside down and heated it up again, it should go back to the way it was. Ooh, I get it. That's one clever little contraption. I've been thinking about that photo. Your father was quite the manly man, Apollo. Hahaha. I sense a compliment in there somewhere. Huh? Where'd you get that idea? Oh, never mind. Never mind what? Nice weather we're having today. Aw, is there something you wanted to hear me say, Apollo? Look, just forget I said anything, okay? Badge. I thought that the tourney badges were the same around the world. But I just realized that this type is only used back home. You've had your badge for a while now, and you're just noticing that? Hey, I'm still getting used to things after all the time I spent in Europe. But as they say, when in Rome... Wait, What are we even talking about anymore? It's the badge. Alright, let's move to detention center. May 18th, detention center. Visitor's room. Yep. Apollo. Here to see your old man, are you? Dirk. Are they done interrogating you? Nope. The fun hasn't even started. I imagine they'll really rake me over the coals though. I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be. Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty. They've branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen and now the Justice Minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution. Public execution? This is worse than I thought. Come on, son. Turn that frown upside down. You'll jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know. I'd like that. I really need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I want you to take a look at. The incident. Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Inga, did you? Well, the thing is, I really don't know. Huh? I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb, but I got all dizzy immediately after that. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. This music reminds me of Golden Sun's defeat music, very mellow if that's the right word. And covered in Inga's blood. So you don't remember meeting with him? No. The last thing I remember after entering the tomb was feeling really dizzy. There's no way he can explain what happened if he can't remember anything. Was he drugged? Yeah. I suppose there's no getting out of this one. But you can't give up yet. Ha ha ha. I was just messing with you, son. Well, stop. It's not funny. You woke up in time to catch my stream. Yo, Nox, what's up? Welcome on in. Hope you are doing well. Sheesh. Nothing seems to faze him, not even being arrested for murder. This is going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amar's assassination from 23 years ago. You're on trial for 2 charges? Karan is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh? Ha 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 ha. I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this. So, son, I take it you'll be defending me at my trial? Of course, you can count on me. That's my boy. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with too. Broby painted had to shooting press camera to activate mode shooting press camera to activate movie shooting. I don't know, Anev. My camera is up here. Oh, right. So if you're found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh? Don't tell me you forgot about that. I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one. You sure? Because you don't sound very fine. Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago? 23 years ago. About that incident 23 years ago. That was when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated, wasn't it? Yes. Someone set her private residence on fire. She lost her life in the ensuing blaze. And you were arrested for the crime? Why would they arrest you, Mr. Sadmadi? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have had with the queen? About that. Amara was, well, she was my what? She was your wife? So you were the king or something like that. Remember 23 years ago like it was just yesterday? Yep, same. Like the 90s were 10 years ago. I may not look the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royal. What? No way! Are you saying you won the heart of the reigning queen? Ha 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 ha. Come on, you're down to a guy who honed his prowess against witnesses on the staff. Even a queen is no match for this dragon's glare. Wow, you're really something else. So was a verdict ever reached, Dirk? I acted as my own attorney and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then it all went south. Now, where have I heard a story like that before? What happened after that? I, made a run for it. You ran? But why? I didn't kill Amara and I didn't fabricate any evidence. But if I had stuck around for a retrial, I'd have been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground. But that was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth? Yeah. The fact that it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There's little in the way of evidence left. It's just been brick wall after brick wall. I guess that means it's all up to me to figure it out, huh? Along with Minister Inga's murder, of course. I think I'm going to be sick. Come on, son. Don't look so down. With you in the case, it'll work out somehow. I hope he's right. Say, son, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file I've amassed on Amar's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there? Let me think. I recall going in through a manhole. How can I not, Dirk? I hated how I always got so dirty getting in there. And that stench. That old case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first. I'm proud of you, son. You've really become a fine lawyer. Well, at least it means I'm qualified to defend you. To think the day would come where you'd come to my defense. I'm one lucky man. Up your button around the corner on the shelf on target. Now I can die in peace. Whoa, slow down. I'm going to prove you innocent, so... Ha 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 ha. Just pulling your leg, son. Even when he's in the slammer, Dirk is Dirk. That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it. I will. I'm just surprised to see it after all these years. I had a tough time tracking it down and retrieving it. It was taken by some European tourists who just happened to be watching your father. I had one of my men go to Europe to look them up and ask whether we could have it. You went through all that trouble? I did, so don't go losing it or anything. I said I'd take good care of it, didn't I? I see you got it safely out of the tomb. Why did you throw it at me like that? I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Garan's hands. Not ever. I thought Minister Inga was the one who was after it. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. So haven't you exposed this crime now? I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more. And whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down. You said something like that before. Looks like Dirk's intuition is at it again. Garon will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid your time is up. Oh, you. Nayuta. It's time for the prisoner's interrogation. So begone, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer. Wait, don't tell me. You're the prosecuting attorney? What? But that would mean... Is there a problem here? You bet there is. He's your father. And your point is? My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains, I am a prosecutor. Son? Wait, is that Phoenix's dad? No. Nayuta is Dirk's son. Apollo is Dirk's adopted son. So they're brothers, if you get the thing. No, that's not what I don't think I'm getting through him. Nayuta, long time no see, son. Have you been? Look, I hear you've been serving Garon, rather faithfully in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son? What are you doing, step bro? You're working right now, so that's why you're so confused. There's lore to it, so... The past is the past. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? It's simple. People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more. Listen, son. I don't know what you made you change like this, but you're still my boy, even if you prosecute my case. The rest of the Divine Dragons and I eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms. As I said, I have to move on. Now, let us waste no more time, for flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past. Nayuta, why do I get the feeling there's something he wants to say but can't? Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room. Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Ow, watch it. Not so rough, will ya? Nayuta. Is he seriously going to prosecute his own father? Don't do it, Athena. Don't ring that bell. Who, me? There's the thought, I mean. Would I ever do something so childish? Alright. Put your bracelet away already. Talk about unfair. Oh, that's it. I can't, like, look at the window. Okay, fine. So I think let's go back to the royal residence. Oh, so we must move to the tomb, I guess. There we go. May 18th, Garon Palace, Amara's tomb. So, this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of Khura'in. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it fits for a queen. It's fit for a queen. Oh my god, controller. You're even plugged right now. Is my neighbor like using their microwave or something? Is Is the faceless woman in that mural over there Amara? No, that's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought spirit channeling to Kurain. Oh right, the woman in the orb. Oh, it's you two, getting right down to business, I see. Emma. Yep. Hi, Emma. We'd heard you'd give us a hand if we needed it. Yep, Mr. Edgeworth asked me to help wherever I could. So, it's been quite a while since you've been back in Kurain, I hear. Yeah, more than 10 years, in fact. Well, you sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you're already mixed up in a murder. You're as big a trouble magnet as Mr. Right. Please don't say that. My luck already's bad enough as it is. Emma, I heard Prosecutor Sudmadi has requested your services again. He seems to have really taken a liking to you. You mean his ephemeral holiness? Ephemeral holiness? Nom 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 nom. I don't mind that he approves of me and my abilities. It's just, his people skills need some serious work. But when he manages to smile and compliments my work, it's hard to say no. Okay, you just talk and talk. Wow, stress eating. Sounds like they've got one complicated prosecutor-detective relationship going on. Okay, let's examine things first. We better get Emma's okay before we start snooping around. Alright, the incident. Emma, have you determined the cause of death? Blood loss from a stab wound. A single stab in the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. The estimated time of death is 3 PM, which is when Dirk came onto the scene. Inga's autopsy report, stabbed from behind. Cause of his death is blood loss. Time of death is approximately 3 PM. Any suspects besides Dirk? No. He, Mai, and the minister were the only ones here. And Mai had been tied up until she was freed by the Queen's Royal Guard. Could someone have been hiding somewhere in here? Not likely. I was told this tomb was searched from top to bottom right after the murder. And during that time, the Royal Guard set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping. In other words, the crime scene was completely sealed off? It would appear so. No way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great, it's another one of those convoluted locked room mysteries. About the victim, Minister Inga. He was the kingdom's Minister of Justice, correct? Yes. Inga Karkul Kurain was the second most powerful figure in Kurain. Plus, he was married to the Queen. Seems strange that someone of his status would abduct someone. Apparently, he only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about his plan. That way, there was little chance of the police or even the Queen finding out. What was Inga hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb? That I don't know, but I'm working on it. I wonder if it really was for what Paul Attish and Mimperson said. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for anyway? It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret. A great power that is said to be bestowed on whoever solves the orb's secret. In Kurain, only those who can channel spirits are said to be fit to rule. Was that why Inga wanted such power? Did he want to be king? So this is the tomb of the previous queen? Yes, Queen Amara was laid to rest here. She lost her life in an arsonist's blaze. What a tragic end. I heard this tomb sits on the actual site of her residence before it was burned down. They built it on the same spot so her soul could rest in peace. So this is where the fire happened, huh? Why do you think Minister Inga was holding Miss Faye captive here? It's the perfect spot if you think about it. It's close to his private quarters, which made it easy to keep an eye on his prisoner. And the courtyard is only open to the royal family, so he had little fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb is normally locked and only the royal family is allowed access. So that's why he picked this place. How long had Miss Faye been held captive? About 6 days. 6 days? Wow. Really? That long? It appears that she was severely weakened by her prolonged confinement. She passed out as soon as she was freed and is now on an IV drip at the hospital. She's been asleep ever since. Poor Miss Faye. I hope she gets better soon. Emma, do you mind if you start looking around? Sure. I've already got the okay. Knock yourselves out. Oh, and here. It's a diagram of it's a diagram the police drew of the tomb. I thought I'd give you a copy to help your investigation along. Thank you. Tomb diagram added to the court record. Oh, and let me know if you need my forensic expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun to yourselves, you hear? You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I'd hardly classify this as fun. Alright, examine time. Oh, alright, so we can do this. Okay, that's it, so... It looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus. Alright, yeah, by the way, ads are gonna be starting soon, so I do apologize for that. So, yeah, if you don't like ads and if you'd like to support the channel, yeah, feel free to subscribe, but I suggest getting Turbo, you'll get more value from it. Otherwise, if you don't like ads, you can also go to YouTube. We're live there as well. Alright, so it's like this tomb is protected by the founder. That must be so reassuring to those she left behind. Only one problem. They didn't paint the eyes she needs to do, said watching. Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile down in the tomb with either. It's actually kind of creepy. I wonder if being watched over by something like that gives the queen nightmares. Hey, keep that up and the founder just might come and watch over you too. There's a painting up there, but I can't see it very well from here. So this is Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look. Hey, these curtains open, Apollo. Oh, alright. I was kinda expecting like a glass sarcophagus and the body's right there. But then again, she was killed in arson, so... That's one big sarcophagus. They say the mummy of Amara, the former queen, rests inside. A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked. Hey, don't touch that. You mean we can't search inside it? Not a chance. Besides, it's not something anyone try opening anyway. What if the real killer's hiding inside? Hey, anyone in there? Don't do that. You're going to get us cursed. Cursed? The queen likely bears a grudge towards the living after such a violent, painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath. Nice work, Athena. Oh no, Apollo, what am I going to do? Don't look at me. In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It's kept really cold to preserve the mummy. So even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death. I see. Still, if they bundled up, I bet the person could hide in there for a little while. Is that the only thing I can explore here? Oh, we're back. Oh, wait. Wait, are ads done? Yep, ads are done. Anyway, hi. Again. Alright, wait. Why is my player... Sorry, I need to reload this. Oh, shoot. REF. I think we're back. Okay, hi again. Sorry for the drama. My internet sucks. It's just being patchy, yeah. Because I have both Twitch and YouTube on, and in YouTube there seems to be no problem. So I think it's Twitch. I think also my chat is acting up on Twitch because, like what I said earlier, I was in some other person's chat. Their chat overlay is like going on, but the chat window for my end is like stop. And it's only refreshing from time to time. So if I do ignore your messages, I am sorry for that. Alright, okay, there's a painting but I can't see. What about these statues? It's like a small army of monks, all neatly lined up. It looks like they're facing the sarcophagus in prayer. If you look carefully, each one has a slightly different expression. I wonder if they use real people as models. It's like the terracotta army, right? Some are frowning, some are smiling. There's one that looks like he's trying his hardest not to burst out laughing. Really? I wonder why. Maybe it's like those times when things are so intense you can't help but laugh. You know, like at funerals and stuff. They went through all the trouble of depicting that. Talk about going overboard. F again? I should be back, right? And if this is not the time to laugh, come on. Oh my god. Alright, time to put in the alternate link. Alright. Yes, I'm in YouTube. Alright, if things go awry here in Twitch, we're still gonna stream in YouTube. I don't know. Alright. Where are we? Alright, look, one of the statues was broken. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see from here. Let's check it out when we get a little closer. Okay, so I think we have to move this way. One of the statues is broken. Let's take a closer look. Oh, hello. Why are you broken? Got both open. Yo, thanks, Coburn. Oh my god. This is like stressing me out. Yep. Just yeah, no worries. Alright, shoot. Okay, I will just test one more thing, otherwise I might have to restart and switch servers. Okay, I just stopped and I am trying to reconnect. This is on YouTube. Thank you. I hope this doesn't like... Yeah, it's not reconnecting on Twitch. I do not know what is up. This sucks. I am so sorry that this is happening. Because Twitch being Twitch, you know. Yeah, Twitch is going server not found for me. It's not like resolving. I can go Google, I can go Facebook. Yep, Facebook is loading. YouTube is loading. I do not know why it's not resolving Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is not resolving for me. I don't know why. Okay, it's back, apparently. I do not know what is freaking happening. Coincidence? What do you mean coincidence, Aniv? Again, I'm sorry for this. My internet sucks, Twitch sucks, I don't know. But again, we're on YouTube. Alright. Oh my god, why is the bitrate so bad? Bitrate is so bad. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just recheck my replay. Okay, even my stream replay is not loading, but whatevs. Shit. You know what? I'm sorry. I just cannot with Twitch tonight. I cannot with Twitch. Oh my god. Twitch is so bad. Twitch is really, really bad. Okay, yep. Is this okay? I don't know. Come on. Okay, my bitrate in Twitch is like pumping up and down, so I'll just let it go. If it like flatlines to 0, I am ending Twitch and I will just continue in YouTube. So sorry about that. Okay, let's just probably continue on with the game. Yep, it flatlined to 0. Oh my god. Twitch just cannot cooperate tonight. Okay. Twitch, if you can still hear this, I'm sorry. I am gonna end this stream on Twitch. And I will just continue on YouTube. So hi YouTube. I can now put my full attention to you. And of course OBS crashes. No, it doesn't. Alright. Okay. Are you still there, YouTube? Hi. Are you still there, YouTube? Please say hi if you're still there. Okay. Hi. Alright, you're still there. So if you are from Twitch, I'm sorry that Twitch isn't cooperating tonight. I really had to end it there because I just cannot handle the drops. So it's either Twitch or my internet. I think it's half and half because number one, my internet sucks and everything else is working aside from Twitch. So, alright, let's continue. Okay, it's a Magatama, I think. Did it come from the broken statue? Look, Apollo, there's another one. But the other statues only have one each. Hey, you're right. Maybe this statue was special or something. Okay, what's inside? This is broken. This thing's more splintered than statue now. The bullet from the victim's gun did a real number on it. It seems like something you'd get cursed for, you know? In Minister Inga's case, I'd say getting your ticket punched is curse enough. Yeah, but don't curses extend to the afterlife? You need to stop taking what Nayuta says so seriously. I'm perfectly capable of thinking myself. Excuse me, so... Wait, there's the bullet. That bullet is so dark. Wow, you can't see that if like you're what do they call this, your contrast is way high, or way low rather. Look, there's a bullet there. It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. My guess is he tried to shoot his attacker but missed, and the bullet ended up here. Okay, there's also something sparkling there, so... We've already determined the rifling marks to be a match to his gun. Rifling marks aren't those... Oh, shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating. No, we're good. Lawyers. Think they're so smart. You do realize we can hear you. Alright, what's this sparkling thing? Nothing particularly interesting here. Oh my god, this night is just so bad. Okay, screw you. Where's my other controller? Okay. I just cannot tonight. Wait, why are you not like zooming on this? There's something shiny out there. It's a pendant. There's blood in it. I wonder who it belongs to. All we know, it's not the victims. No one in the royal family recognized it. Emma, did you lift any fingerprints from it? I did, but I wasn't able to get the clean one. That's too bad. But the blood turned out to be the victims. That means it must have fallen here in the course of the murder. It might be Dirk's. I should ask him about it later. Pink butterfly pendant added to the court record. Pendant adorned with the pink butterfly. The fingerprints has yet to be analyzed, but the blood belongs to Inga. Alright, anything else? Great, a baby and a lotus blossom. That's one strange painting. Apparently, that's part of a mural depicting the life and times of Queen Amara. You know, like a storyboard or something. So that baby's supposed to be Amara. This one depicts Amara preaching to the faithful. It's hard to put into words, but I've never seen anything like it. Let's see, the next one is... Is that Dirk? Why does he have horns? My best guess is it depicts the first time Amara and Dirk met. So he's supposed to be some kind of demon who's seducing her. Well, he was successful since they got married after that. The mural continues on the opposite wall. Alright, let's check that later. Let's just see what else is here. The sarcophagus is surrounded by a curtain. I bet someone could have hidden behind it. True, but that's one of the many places the Royal Guard checked after storming in. Wow, they were really thorough. Yes, well, apparently, one of their members loves mystery novels. He peered into every nook and cranny with an almost frightening amount of gusto. And when he was done, he said, "Very interesting. It's like one of those locked room mysteries." Sounds like he's in the wrong line of work. Wow, it's covered in blood. With a blood splatter this large, it must have gotten all over the killer too. Come to think of it, there was blood on Dirk's clothes. The circumstantial evidence points to Dirk being the killer. That's what I'd conclude if I were a cop too. Why are things always so bleak for me? Chair. Miss Faye was apparently tied to this chair. Let's take a closer look. Oh, alright. We should try to cover every angle possible here. Let's use LLLLLLL to change our perspective and take a careful look around. I saw some blood stains there. Look, there's a blood stain on one of the chair's legs. Really? Hey, you're right. I completely missed that. Let's move the chair so we can check under it. There's more blood under the chair leg. I wonder what's it doing there. I have some luminol here. Why don't you do some testing around it? Oh, come on. Oh, wow. God, the controls for this are so jammed. Like, shouldn't you react when I'm spraying you? You're technically your blood, right? Oh, hello. Look. Oh, hello. Why did you stop there? The bloodstain leads all the way to the sarcophagus. Emma, is this Minister Inga's blood? Hold on 1 second. Huh, that's strange. I didn't get the match. So then, whose blood is it? Rick and Miss Faye weren't wounded as far as we know, and the blood's been wiped up by someone for some reason. Yeah, that's strange too. Mysterious bloodstain added to the court record. Poor Miss Faye, she must have been tied up to this chair. I can just imagine how much her backside must have hurt after sitting here for so long. It would have been torture for you, I bet. I mean, you don't know how to sit still. If by that you mean I like to say it's stay active, then I have to agree with you. Oh my god, please. There's a bloodstain on the floor. It's already been mostly wiped up, but the stain leads all the way to the sarcophagus. I wonder whose blood is it? Oh my god, this like... Okay, I can't look at the statues. Someone could have hid behind these curtains. Here, I'll go give it a try. YouTube chat's still working. Yep, I can still read your chat messages, Coburn. Well, can you tell I'm hiding in here? No, I can't tell at all. That's it. That's the perfect hiding place. We did it, Apollo. We solved the case. Nope. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the Royal Guard searched the tomb high and low right after they stormed in. And they said no one else was in here besides Minister Inga, Dirk, and Miss Faye. My brilliant deduction. Destroyed in 3 sentences. Oh, Athena. Alright, is that all in this side? Let's check the markings later. Oh, hello. Why is there wine here? Oh wait, let's check the thing first. Is this supposed to be Amara channeling a spirit? BRB, hey, no worries, yep. It looks like the spirit of some country's sultan or something. And she seems to be conveying something to his retainers. She's on fire! This must be Amara's assassination as allegedly carried out by Dirk. They really made him look evil. This is the weirdest one of all. Is that supposed to be Dirk facing his punishment in the afterlife? Anyway, I guess that's the last one. I guess we're supposed to see this as a happy ending. Yeah, except nobody came out of the story happy. Alright, wine. Oh, sorry, not wine. Grape juice. This is the grape juice Inga was drinking. He was probably nervous before his meeting with Dirk. So he drank grape juice? I'm not seeing the logic here. Mr. Wright told me all about it when he was hospitalized a few years ago. He said grape juice has something in it that helps you relax. Grape juice. Really? Are you sure he was talking about regular plain old grape juice? Because it sounds like he was talking about the fermented variety. See, Athena knows. No, he couldn't have meant that. I mean, we're talking about a medical facility. They wouldn't have allowed something like that in. Right. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. In the last case, you talked about sake. So, yeah. Okay, crime scene. Guess this is where Inga collapsed when he died. Better take a closer look. Okay, dagger. So, this is the murder weapon. Emma, did you find any prints on it? Yep, and they were super clear. They belong to one Dirk Sadmadi. That's not good. Were there any others? There was one more print from another individual, but it was too smudged to identify. It's probably an old print from someone else who had handled the knife. Oh. Yet another piece of unhelpful info to add to our ever-growing pile. Huh. They've already taken the body away. It's kind of sad how familiar I've become with body outlines. I have a photo of the body if you're interested. Oh, hello. He was stabbed right in the back. The poor guy was practically skewered. What's he wearing on his arms? Those are the cuffs of justice. Seems to be a tradition here for the Minister of Justice to wear those forearm cuffs. They look like they're made of thick fabric, so I guess they aren't for protection. Maybe they're for keeping his sleeves out of the way when handling documents. Yeah, that's probably their original purpose. But over the years, the reason for wearing them was probably forgotten. So now, they're just one of many traditional things that people do without knowing why. Oh, I get it. Kind of like the way you roll up your sleeves, huh? Or your psychology if we're going there. I happen to know why I started, thank you very much. Oh, hello. Tomb crime photo, a photo of Inga's body. He was stabbed in the back with a knife. Okay, that's it. Cell phone. I wonder if this is Inga's cell phone. Excuse me, sorry. It should be. His fingerprints are all over it. Do you know if he talked to anyone recently? There were a few calls logged between him and his underlings. They're all members of the secret police who were directly under the minister's control. You mean like spies? I don't think that's quite it. And the gun. So the minister was armed, huh? That's a 4-shot pistol. He had it for self-defense apparently. But it won't be firing anything anytime soon. Huh? He was carrying a broken gun around for show? No, we recovered a bullet here. Which means the gun probably broke as the minister fired its last round. Thing is, the gun's chambers are all empty. Yet, that one bullet is the only bullet we could find. That's strange. Where did the other 3 go? Maybe Dirk ate them. We can ask the next time we see him. Just be ready for his predictably shocking answer. Is that it? I feel I missed something. Grape juice, the sarcophagus, can't see anything. Oh, there are like boxes here. It's full of ash. They must burn incense in here. So I was wondering, Apollo, did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this? Or do people put their incense in after there was already ash in here to hold them up? I think it's both. Don't be silly, Athena. The answer is simple. The ash is the product of prayers from the countless visitors who came here. It's not the chicken or the egg kind of thing. Oh, that's an interesting take on it. It's so much more poetic than mine. Oh. It's different. Alright, there must be something in here. It's full of ash. My guess would be this is an incense burner. Hey, look, Apollo. There's something in the ashes. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Another shiny thing. Is that a gemstone? I wonder what it's doing in here. Hehehe. I've got this one covered, Apollo. Would you like to hear my brilliant theory? Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm. You know how people make wishes by... Alright, on second thought, I'm good. What? You sure you don't need to hear my theory? I was just about to get to the good part. Let's just ask Emma. That'll be much quicker. Excuse me, Emma. What's this gemstone doing here? Oh, that. It's not a gem, it's a button. Albeit a very expensive one, from the victim's jacket. Must have fallen off and gotten in there somehow. See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena. Well, I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait. What's with this suit? See, here in the gemstone. Hey, you're right. Enga's button, discovered in the ashes of the tomb's incense burners, caked in soot. Could be the ashes, right? Yep, alright. That's what I missed. I think we're done here. Yep, I think we've covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we've learned so far. For starters, we're dealing with a locked room murder. But instead of the tomb being locked, it was being cordoned off by the Royal Guard. And after the murder, no one was found to be hiding inside. Right. In addition, we also know that Dirk's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. The curtain around the sarcophagus was drenched in the victim's blood on one side. The blood must have also gotten on the killer when they stabbed the minister from behind. Dirk had blood on him when the crime was first discovered. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. ... This is not good. So, what we know so far is things couldn't be worse for our case, and that's still an understatement somehow. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Oh, if you two are done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot. Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot? It's just easier if you're not here when his ephemeral holiness arrives. Ah! Oh, here comes Skittles guy. Speak of the devil. Prosecutor Sadmadi. Detective Sky, it seems you've spoken at length with these two lawyers. I do hope you've also kept an eye on them. Yes, of course. Like a hawk. They didn't touch a single thing. Ha 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 ha. Give a lawyer an inch and they'll take a mile. Never forget that. There's that look of distrust again. Hey, Nayuta. Do you really believe that Dirk's guilty? And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You were once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you? Hey, Nayuta, wait! I just said wait. Come on, Athena, after him. Huh? Oh, right behind you. After him, and like, they just stay here, right? Okay, I wanted to talk about the autopsy report, but yeah, da. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I can't talk to her about any of these newly discovered evidences. Fine, let's leave. Okay, move. Okay, here we go. May 18th, Goron Palace, Royal Residence. Nayuta, would you stop already? What do you want? It's about Dirk. Would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you will excuse me.
Hold it!
Nayuta, are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, then there's no harm in listening, right? Very well, speak. But make it quick. There is much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you? Prosecuting Dirk. So I know you'll be prosecuting Dirk's case, but aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminency, Queen Garon, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminency thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case against your own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? Ah, you speak of love and sentiment. I guess so. I do not deny such human emotions. But the law is the law, and placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but the law must be obeyed. This truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether or not I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. It is that simple, or would you say otherwise? But, come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong he is. But don't you wish it wasn't that way? Dots. It appears I've wasted my breath on you. And the winner is Prosecutor Sadmadi. Come on, Athena. Still spewing empty words devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Ugh. I know I'm right. But did he have to be so eloquent about this point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words. Apollo, I'd cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to questions like the one you wanted to ask. Who Dirk cares about? Nayuta, I wanted to ask you about the hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand. And he was using that person along with his hostage as leverage in obtaining the orb. That's news to me. Well, that's what Inga said. You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye. My faint, my only, how shall I say, insurance. You know, Dirk? What? I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kinds of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. So, who do you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Oh, he knows. My bracelet's reacting. Hey Nayuta, about what you just said.
サトラ今をまどもさましで足し抜けたれがせよそのか
Ouch! My bracelet is crushing my wrist! Ouch, that really hurts! What the heck's going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime I wish. Consider this a warning. Oh my god, he's like playing the system. I don't know how he did it, but this renders my bracelet useless. Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings. Looks like your special power won't work against Prosecutor Sadmadi, Apollo. We'll have to try something else. You're right. We'll just have to ask Dirk about this. It appears you intend to go through with a trial you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justice. You're no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayuta. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Right. You tell him, Apollo. Is he mad? I can never tell with him. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. And those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or vegetable. You would be lucky to return to this realm as a patch of mold. Mold? That's pretty harsh. If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it's too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court. You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Consider yourself forewarned. Now, if you will excuse me. Back, and what's this Skittles prosecutor going on about? Well, he and Apollo had a talk. Apollo was like telling Nayuta to drop prosecution because Dirk is his father, but nope. Prosecutor Sadmadi knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet he won't show even an ounce of mercy. And did you miss anything while you were away? Sadmadi was able to game Apollo's bracelet. So there was a scene that Apollo could have perceived Sadmadi, but Sadmadi just made the bracelet tighter so he can't use it against him. Nayuta, is this real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore? To be continued. Oh my god. Okay, I think I want to stop here simply because yeah, the next part might take almost 2 hours as well, and I don't want to stay that long. Plus, I'm just really pissed off at this Twitch situation, so we'll save. Oh, Day 2 Phoenix and Edgeworth. Alright, I am excited for that tomorrow. Alright. Okay. Alright, we'll stop here for the meantime. So yeah, everyone, thank you for joining in. I do apologize for the Twitch situation earlier. But yeah, if you are in YouTube, hi YouTube. Also, if you are in YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are close to 500. I think we're only 9 subs away from 500. So yeah, I'd really like to get to that 500 milestone soon. Anyway, I think in terms of rate, I won't be able to rate because we are in YouTube. So yeah, I think we'll end it here. So everyone, yep, I will see you tomorrow if you are in Twitch !socials. So yeah, all right, I think we'll end it here. So yeah, this case is is getting more exciting. There's a Phoenix and Edgeworth part in the next chapter, so we might get to visit Maya and get to know her side of the story that time. All right, yeah, I guess we'll end here. Anyway, everyone, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.